Planwise is a personal finance decision tool. It helps people make better financial decisions by letting them see the impact of a decision they're about to make on their future financial situation. The original hypothesis we had about Planwise was that what you've already done doesn't make a difference to the decisions you make tomorrow because you've already done it. And we ran with that idea for a year and then realised that the thing that you've been doing for the last year or 6 months or 3 months is actually very indicative of a lot of your future behaviour, how much you spend and how much you earn. And people, for the better part, don't know that data. We realised that if we connect with Yodlee, we would be able to get the data that represented the reality of what people were doing today. People like to think, well, it's just bank account data, bank feeds, data categorization. And it's not really until you scratch below the surface that you realise that Yodlee has a full breadth of data. Now, in our situation, we're mainly focused on getting transactional data from banks. There is tens of thousands of institutions that we would otherwise have to try and connect to. And Yodlee's APIs make that not only straightforward, but something that we just don't have to think about. The Yodlee Interactive division is a culture that is like a startup culture. They think like startups, and they understand that the people who have to consume that data, which is their core business, are startups. And to do that, they need to be not only responsive and be constantly improving their product and all those kind of things, which is table stakes. But they actually have to be part of these communities. And I think this is what makes Yodlee an incredibly good partner. They're at the back end. There's this massive enterprise that has huge access to lenders and massive amounts of distribution, and huge amount of scale, which is what you're looking for in a financial services partner. And then the Yodlee Interactive part is the nimble, agile part that's reinventing the way that the APIs work and constantly improving on the documentation and active in the actual fintech community with developers and even on the business and marketing side as well.